All right, let's have another one here. I guess we clocked in. Hey, what's going on, party people? Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a pleasure having you here. Jamming to some African shit here. Yeah. So I go by the name of Leslie. I am a spiritual healer. So I was saying, if this is your first time, welcome. It's good to have you here. So I am a spiritual healer, and technically, as a spiritual healer, my job is that I help people to become mentally and emotionally balanced. So when I'm talking about being emotionally and mentally balanced, I'm pretty much referring to you understanding and mastering the whole apparatus in terms of if we're talking about your emotions, then I'm referring to you understanding how your emotion is being created, for you to understand and identify your emotional patterns. And, at that point, there's such a thing in the occult, and I'll talk about that shortly. But as a spiritual healer, spirituality is what I use, and the occult is part of it. But anyway, I'll get to that. But I'm just saying this to say, like those early emotions, right? So we use the term healing your wounded child, referring to early emotions or blockages that you're not able to identify. So part of that shadow work, it's so as a healer, I help you to understand those aspects of your emotions. So for you to become emotionally balanced, it's not about, let's just say, you not raising your voice. It's about you mastering your emotion. Meaning, at any given time, I mean, you have the ability and the assurance and the understanding to express yourself however the fuck you want. You truly want. Not because you're being triggered, not because out of pain or out of fear, but out of love, out of you mastering your emotions. Right? So you have to understand that. So to become emotionally balanced, it entails all of that. So I help you to understand that as a spiritual healer. In addition to it, we also talk about being mentally balanced. Well, that plays another big part of you. So now we're talking about how you think and why do you think the way you think. Is there any other way of that you could see things? Then now you have to address your culture. You have to understand mind control, meaning truly how your mind operates. But most importantly, are you in charge of your mind? Because you can't be self-conscious if somebody else is in charge of your mind. That's what a robot is. I hope you're not one. But to become mentally balanced, it entails for you to understand all of that. Your intellect, understanding how your mind is being shaped and conditioned. So again, we're talking about what we call your human life, the regular shit. But anyway, essentially, just to summarize, about what I do and pretty much how I help you to do it, or a little more about, whatever, right? So we're talking about ultimately, this is you becoming whole, you becoming in alignment with yourself, you knowing who you are. Because if the emotion is not in alignment, even with your mind, that's how you could tell, like, he's acting emotionally, right? When you say someone is acting emotionally, that emotion is not in balance in how it should think. So therefore, to have a better understanding, to become more conscious, help you to master that emotion and also your intellect. But most importantly, they have to come together. That's the objective. That's why the name of the game is for you to become conscious, meaning to know who you are. So To make a long story short, I help you to know who you are. I help you to remember. But anyway, if you're coming back, you already know what this is. I'm saying? Nigga, you know what you're in for. Thank you for coming back. You know it's nothing but love. You feel me? Give me a second here. All right, I gotta upload here for a second. You hear me? So now, yeah. So if you're coming back, you already know, man, baby. You know what we do here. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? Let's have our communion. You know, we show love over here, man. Like we break bread. We're having the Last Supper. You feel me? Feel me? That's what we do here. You know, we give sight to the blind. You know what I'm saying? We help the mute to speak, man. So it's a whole lot going on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm serving you. We were doing God's work. And by the way, before I even get into this topic here, man, I gotta publicly, you know what I'm saying, thank my fucking ancestors, the spirits, you know what I'm saying, everybody, like the invisible world. You know what I'm saying? It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. They got me. You know what I'm saying? They must really love me. and, and I'm not doubting that at all. I mean, I'm just testifying. Now, with that being said, niggas, let's talk our shit. So now, as a spiritual healer, guys, especially if this is your first time, but this is part of my routine, and I'll let you know why. You know, as a spiritual healer, you know, the tool that I use for me to help you to understand your emotions, your intellect, and all that shit, you know, is spirituality. So now it's only right if that's my tool. I mean, for me, you know, you have to understand what spirituality is and what it's not. You know, even the word spirituality, I mean, to most of you may sound even strange because you would probably say to yourself, I mean, you've heard it, but it's not part of your life. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not okay. Like there's no okay, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? In other words, that's you looking at me strange. Like we don't know what is he talking about? What the fuck is this Haitian nigga? Like, is he what the fuck is he doing here? Was that a Creole word? This nigga must be speaking Creole out here. And indeed I am. You know what I'm saying? So now let's get into spirituality. It's not, you know, a lot of us say, or most people would look at it as something that's being outside of them because they've been conditioned to look at themselves in just the material world. Meaning you conditioned to look at just the outside of you. There's no spirit behind you. You know, you just I don't know. I don't know if I would say animal, but let's just say human being in your terminology or people. Whereas that is, I mean, that's why you're saying it that way because that's how they get you to look at yourself. That's why you don't know who you are. Now, when we're talking about spirituality now, it's just giving you a deeper understanding of what this reality is. In other words, it's helping you to know who you are in the mix of this reality, meaning on earth, in the mix of the fucking illusion, for you to know who you are. So therefore, spirituality can never be outside of you. You only see that way out of ignorance. Of course, you don't know who you are. Just like niggas who don't know they're the one who talks. They talk the most. You out there. You know what I'm saying? You think you're being logical. Now, with that type of understanding or mind control, there's a whole reality that's been created, or a whole world. That's what you may call the matrix that's been created now, and that's what motherfuckers are going by. So now, us, in so many words, like spiritual healers or light workers or teachers or whatever the fuck, who has the message to serve humanity to help you to wake up. Now we're helping you to know who you are. But of course, we have to know who we are ourselves. But meaning, like spirituality cannot be outside of you. Now, this is, in other words, I'm telling you, spirituality is your life. This is me telling you that right now, where you've been looking at spirituality being outside of you. Of course, you're gonna look at me crazy. How else? Unless if I touch a nerve. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm touching nerves tonight. That's how we're giving sights to the fucking blinds. When you're ready, though. Well, depending on where you at with it. But just know you're always gonna get something here. I got shit. There's a whole lot where I came from, nigga. There's a whole lot of this. But anyway, essentially just another way of saying, like, truly I talk about life. Your life, my life, and it's no difference than politics and all that shit. The only difference with this type of talk or conversation is that we're giving you a deeper understanding, letting you know the political shit is going on, but there's a little bit more than that. And that political aspect of it, it derives from that shadow self, that illusion, that understanding of you being just flesh and bones type of way of looking at shit. Then you created, of course, now then you're gonna have duality. You're gonna have God and Satan. You have Earth and you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. It's all related though. But in terms of spirituality itself, it cannot be outside of you. So therefore, truly me talking about spirituality, this is your regular life. And helping you to remember, to know that, yeah, nigga, this is you taking a shit. You who's taking a shit or jerk off, whatever the fuck, those bullshit shit you do, you a fucking spirit, nigga. Believe it or not. All of you motherfuckers are just spirit walking around. Now, consciousness, we're talking about degree of awareness. So obviously, this is the vibration, or what we call the lower vibration, or you vibrating at that level. You only see the outside of you. But so you know, too, in so many words, that could also be seen as the dark side. But anyway, I don't need to go there because I feel like I was going deep on that one. I felt it though. I mean, it was just a download. But speaking of that, oh man, lately I've been getting. I got some shit for you guys. But anyway, let's get this one out of the way, right? So now we're talking about spirituality. It cannot be outside of it. Now, in addition to that, now then you have something called religion. So some people look at when I'm talking about, well, spirituality is just religion, still outside of you, but religion, a way of thinking, or a belief systems. I'm saying all of that to say those are the most point that people will make out of ignorance. Those are the popular ignorant shit that motherfuckers who are ignorant talk about or look at shit as. And spirituality embodies all of it. So it's what they're saying and more, a whole lot more. Oh shit, a lot more. Because what they're saying is comes from a limited perspective and spirituality, which embodies everything. Because now it's telling you about your story, your narrative, your understanding, your manual. Because as we come here, we lost our memories. We become now we got to become a member again by activating ourselves. That's when you become spiritual. Yet you're still the same motherfucker scratching your ass, walking around. So now we're living in a different plane, a different dimension. This is called Maya, and I love the way the fucking Indian call it because as far as they explain it, and as I'm growing too, and I see it for myself, it's a fucking illusion, and that's what they call this world. Meaning, it's not what it appears to be. So, in other words, if you just look at yourself as just being a human being, it's not what you think it is. It doesn't, I mean, it may appear this way, but that's not what it is. That's what the illusion is. That's why you have to become that's why you got to remember, wake up, consciousness. It's all connected, telling you about who you are. Come on, man. Essentially, no matter what religion you choose to talk about, or practices, or traditions, the ultimate difference is always going to be the same. You knowing who you are, following God, ultimately, you are more than what you look like. Illusion. So, in so many shape and form, it's like everybody is like, yo, this is the talk of the town. You more than what you are. It's either you catching up to it or you're not. But spirituality, that is is you, motherfucker. You know it or not. You not knowing it doesn't change the game. You're just ignorant. Since when ignorance would change the game? Fuck out of here. So, in other words, spirituality is everything, including you scratching your ass, whatever the fuck. We all spirit, bro. So then now you have something called the occult, or those sacred texts, the sacred knowledge. These comes in now to help you to understand the deep, the your true self, your essence. Then they will tell you have a conscious mind, you have subconscious mind. But this is all telling you, bro, you're more than just flesh and bones. So yo, you have a conscious mind, you have a subconscious mind, dog. You can create, imaginate. Like imagination is powerful. You could do you now. You could manifest, nigga. But yet you're not asking the question. Then you could do all that shit. Who the fuck is you? That's why you seek the kingdom of God first. Don't fall short, man. No go for quantity. Always seek quality, baby. feel me? It's always been that way. It's either you know, you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. And nothing changed while everything's changing, and that's what we're going to be talking about too. But I just wanted you to have a solid foundation of what spirituality is, but most importantly, where I'm going with too, what you're going to be getting over here, because I guess, as a spiritual healer, man, it's like it's for you to know who you are and who are you. Shit, that nigga taking the shit and more. We're trying to get to know you that you more. You're not just that nigga taking that shit. You're that nigga talking that shit too. Oh, you definitely taking that shit, nigga. And that's how you embrace both side of you. But most importantly too, I think this is a good way for me to get into the conversation that we're going to be talking about tonight. So essentially, spirituality is everything. It's politics. It's all of that. Then you get to understand its different degrees of intelligence, of consciousness. Then you'll probably hear some people tell you, I'm spiritual, I'm not human. Oh, that's spiritual they talking about. They understand a little bit more than you. It's not necessarily bad. I mean, shit, if they know that's so bad, it is what it is. Shit, it's the same thing for me too. But I'm making a point here. What I'm truly saying, oh shit, I kind of lost the point for a little bit. So we were talking about spirituality because I wanted to summarize it real quick to show you how it embodies everything. It's your reality, the good and the bad, the politics and the non political aspect of it. It all comes down to degree of consciousness, degree of understanding. So now, as spiritual healers, we talk about the Christ consciousness, which is the highest state of consciousness. That's how you grow, that's how you change. Then you go through different portals, different understanding. And then now there's another language we use in the occult. We say, you become born again. Or the Christian, I mean, ultimately, I got something coming up on that. So I'm not gonna, what I'm saying? I'm gonna skip that part for a second. Or even the religion telling you, the whole Jesus shit. And, I got something coming up on religion. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. I love it. So then, for you to understand that spirituality, pretty much, then you get to understand how people are thinking. The Kabbalion does an excellent job, and I do recommend the Kabbalion to everybody because oh my God, like this shit is dope. It's a book, that pretty much tells you most people with a limited understanding, they only look at the laws. They will tell you the seven principle of Tahuti, but not getting the bottom line of what that represents, what that means. Because the Kabbalion pretty much, tells you about you. So ultimately, the Kabbalion is a baseline for you to know your true nature. And it uses the laws so you get there by telling you or describing different aspect of you. The very first thing they talk about is the everything is mental. It's all mental. They're trying to let you know about your nature because that's how you operate down here. It's all about your perspective. Even your action is a depiction of your mentality. That's how games recognize game. You're not gonna be stupid and act smart or do smart shit. You could act smart, but you're not gonna be stupid and do smart shit, and vice versa too. That's where the difference comes in. Like I play dumb, but I'm not stupid. That's where that whole statement comes from. Keep the changing now. That was the tip of the day, baby. Then they talk about the law of correspondence. As it is within, so it is without. Well, that's your reality. That's what I'm trying to get you to see about you, that it is you. And who are you? You are within and without. So if you're looking at without and you think there's something different from going on within, that's the confusion. That's the illusion. That's why we tell you, you are creating your reality. So all of these principles, and then they talk about you being masculine and feminine, law of gender, vibration, rhythm, whichever one you choose, ultimately describing you. So what I was saying is when most people just talk about the laws, this is good, you deep, but okay, you're falling short. And that's crazy because you went that far to fall short. That's crazy to me. That's why quality is always going to be quality, baby. It's not how much you see, but it's how are you looking at it. The law of manifestation, it's more than that. It's telling you about you. If you could do that, what the fuck does that say about you? Then you're gonna tell me spirituality is over there? You're ignorant. Spirituality can never be somewhere else. You're ignorant. So that type of statement comes out of stupidity. Meaning, most people that you're gonna meet, they are part of that stupidity shit. So if I sound odd to you, you know where you stand. I mean, it is what it is. But it's okay. I'm trying to get you there. Yeah, but you probably think you're the shit though. You probably think you're the shit. And again, based on some bullshit. It's a whole pile of shit. And that's the fucking illusion. You can never be the shit if you're not spiritual, nigga. Being the only shit is to be conscious. That's the shit. If you ain't doing that, nigga, you ain't shit. I don't give a fuck what you got, nigga. You ain't shit. You making noises out there. All right, we see you. Okay. All right, you trying though? You're doing good. I mean, come on. And that's true balance too, though, by the way. That's what self fulfillment. That's what knowing who you are. And that's how it sets you free, man. So if a nigga were to tell me Jesus is the only way for me to go, nigga, you right. I'm with you. In fact, I am that nigga. I don't know why you're disagreeing with me. I'm agreeing with you. I get it. You're looking at it, you know what I'm saying? You're falling short. Again, I embrace you too. It's all spirituality. But anyway, God damn, I spent a lot of time, but it was needed though, because that's the foundation. If you could understand that, then any type of mystery, any type of mysterious schools or mysterious teaching, then you'll make it part of you. Then you understand this is about you. Come on, we fancy niggas over here. I'm saying? We're quality niggas. That's what being conscious is. We're quality. We royal blood, man. Oh, I'm on my bullshit all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why this nigga loaded Lux. Shout out to you, nigga. That's my dog. You hear me? Mm-hmm. It's fully loaded. I'm saying? Could give it to you at any given time. Well, he didn't say that part. But for me, being fully loaded, you'll get it at any given time. But he's fully loaded for you, though. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's how, you know what I'm saying? I got to salute the brother. You doing good out here, baby. Oh, shit. Come on, man. I come out when you come out. You hear me? But now, with that being said, man, knowing your nature, knowing truly who you are, that's my main job here, man. So that's why I'm spending a lot of time for you to understand spirituality. You get this part right here? Oh man, God bless you. And you bless yourself too. And anybody who's walking that path, you know it. Will blessed. Oh man, I'll never stop saying it. I'm blessed, man. When you find your beauty, and again, I gotta shout out the fucking ancestors, man. These niggas love me too much. And there's no such thing as loving me too much. I'm just acting up. Or I'm acting out. However the fuck you want to take it. I'm just on my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being hard. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm just shit, nigga. Y'all got me. I'm just acting tough. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I'm just acting tough. I love them niggas, man. Man, I really would hope you could get to that state of mind, and then you get to meet them that way. Then you'll see it's nothing but love, the connection, the encouragement, and them understanding you and protect. Oh man, it's just these niggas are too much for me. And I have a feeling they might be coming through tonight. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you welcome. So with these niggas, I'm the nigga that's like you doing too much, but I don't want you to go. Shit, I gotta let them know I'm not easy. But that's the love. That's the connection. It's beautiful. I hope you get to see it. You get to live it. Because ultimately, it is the experience. This is for the living. You're here to live, to become conscious. That living mind, the Kabbalion, once again, niggas, this shit's free. It's out there. But anyway, now that you know, ultimately, or hopefully, I hope you know you're more than just flesh and bones, nigga. You're more than dick and pussy. So all right, so can we pass? You know what I'm saying? Can we pass that? I mean, I'm just asking. You more than dick and pussy. Can we at least admit that? Can we move on? Can we go to the next level? You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not. Hey, I ain't looking for no trouble. I'm just saying, can we just do that? I'm gonna get there anyway, cause shit, I'm on my bullshit. But I want you to question yourself, check yourself, nigga. Yeah, I'm your checking account, nigga. Okay, that was whack. That was whack right there. But I'm on some checking shit. But anyway, ultimately, becoming conscious, nigga. Do you get the point of what I'm saying? Because I'm saying a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, once you truly understand the nature of yourself, which is spirituality, it's doing nothing but telling the story of your story. And it's being said in so many different forms, also part of spirituality in different ways. That's why we encourage you to learn about everything and everything. Why? Because you are everything and everything. Those are just different aspects of you. Like, and I'll tell you, I could testify that even okay, so let me dumb it down for you. I was born in Haiti. That makes me a Haitian nigga. I got a Haitian experience. And then now I'm living over here. So I got this experience too. I'm saying this to say, wow, I got two aspects of me. So there's more to me than what I thought there was. There's gonna be more of you too, nigga. I'm just using myself as a fucking example. I'm trying to dumb it down the best I can. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you open yourself to different culture because it's all different aspect of who of you. Because I'm the one experiencing it. I'm having a fucking. I had a fucking Haitian experience. I'm having a fucking American experience, and now I'm having a fucking cosmic experience. Oh, nigga, I'm fully loaded. You know what I'm saying? To make it fair, you know what I'm saying? In so many ways for you to get it, and to make it fair to you, I'm fully loaded. So I had to salute that nigga. Because I see where he's going with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's bro. For me, that's how I see it. That's bro. He's talking that. Oh, listen, I love him. Listen, we're all family, man. And the ancestors are coming through me too. That's little bro. Meaning that is the ancestors speaking through me. But I know what I know. If you're connected and while I'm doing it, then you know. So now that we can move on from that. You're more than flesh and bone. No, nigga, you're doing good. Yeah, because I'm working you out. Oh, I got to work you out. Help you think outside of the box. You know what I'm saying? Being that vibration, when you hear it, you know it. However you want to take it. We're giving sight to the blind, baby. We're doing God's work over here, man. You never go against that. How do you go against that? How can you go against that? I see you ignorant. You don't know. So now let's get back to the Kabbalion real quick because the Kabbalion, I'm going to use the Kabbalion to get into change. First of all, let me give you a little bit of background about this whole speech that I'm doing right now. I was actually inspired by, I stumbled upon this, what is it called? It's a prayer. And I think in the book of Eli, Denzel may have talked about it. But essentially, what it was about is I can't remember word by word, but I'll give you the essential of what they were talking about. It's what is it? Give me the serenity, for me to change the things that I can and to accept the things that I can't, whatever the fuck. And then ultimately to have the wisdom to make the discernment, to know, to have the wisdom to know the difference. In fact, that's exactly how they said it. To have the discernment. Of course, it is. If you got it, you got it. It's on the house. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm serving you. So now we have what the fuck? Yeah, I was talking about the Kabbalion. What the fuck is about the Kabbalion? Oh shit, I think I lost it. Yeah, because the conversation tonight is going to be about change. Now, the Kabbalion is letting you know about who you are. There's also a part in the Kabbalion when they were talking about opposite. I can't recall which one of the laws that they were referring to, but they telling you there's a paradoxical nature. Like your nature is paradoxical. Not to mean like it contradict one another. That's where duality comes in. But it's telling you they go hand in hand. Meaning you physical and non-physical at the same time. I'm saying this to say, damn, there's a whole lot that's being said here. Let me slow it down for you guys. So we're talking about, I lost it. Truly understanding your true nature. Now, like we were talking about, you more than flesh and bones, right? So this is also showing you, well, if that's the case, you got to look at this reality as being more than what it appears to be. So that makes you a very complex being. Again, it's not what you look like. And also, I talk about this even in a regular relationship, in a courtship, or maybe a relationship between a man and a woman. It's not as it appears to be. Like we're just gonna love each other. Like nah, it's very complex. There's my mentality, is your mentality. That's how I was brought up. That's how you were brought up. So it's essentially this is also reflecting like there's a lot more to us than what it appears to be. That's why motherfuckers are having those podcasts, all this shit, telling you about relationship or whatever the fuck it's happening. It's reflection to show you that you're more than who you are. But anyway, that was needed. You feel me? But where I'm trying to go back to is when we're talking about change. But at the same time, okay, this is where I was at with it. The paradox, opposite meets polarity. Polarity simply telling you, this is what polarity truly telling. Physical and non-physical, it's the same shit. Different side of the same coin. Essentially, it's the same shit. If you saying you're a star, you're spirit, you're the same shit over here. That's why being over here, you don't matter. It don't matter where the fuck I am. If I'm a star wherever the fuck I came from, I'm a star over here. That's you knowing who you are. So, oh man, that was dope. And I'll let you know why, because that is the point. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You know what I'm saying? That's why in this, let's just say realm, or this plane that we are, the human plane that we always seek for something greater than us. Meaning, naturally, we're seeking for God. Like, ultimately, we do it in our songs. We're seeking for something greater than us. And then us spiritual healer, like, yo, nigga, that's you. Wake up. Wake up. That's you. You're dreaming. That's you. Again, this is the ultimate game. Like, fuck everything I wanted to talk about. This is the realization. This is where you need to go. This is the you up. This is your bottom line here. That's why you're here. So now, when you understand who you know who you are, and now you're being set free. And now you understand there's no difference between over there and over here. That's why the wise ones were not concerned about earth. Oh, there's levels to this. Why would I say fuck humanity? That's for amateurs. I'll tell you, I'm humanity, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Relax, man. There's no fight. Yeah, there you go, baby. What the fuck you doing? Ain't no fight club out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, relax, man. Man, you ain't gotta punch nobody, nigga. Relax. Relax. See? No one's coming at you. That's just what it is. So again, oh man, spirit take this conversation on a whole different level. And which is exactly what we're here for, is consciousness. Now the Kabbalion, when they talk about consciousness, it's for you to be aware. When we talk about the law of correspondence, meaning you having the ability of understanding what's happening on the outside, it comes from within. As it is within, so it is without. So they're truly telling you there's no difference, but understand what you see on the outside is happening in the inside. Master the inside. It's like they're telling you, master the inside. I don't know. These niggas don't scare me. I'm like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. I heard you, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. There's levels in this. Like, nigga, I heard you, nigga. Fuck out of here. I'm that message. I heard that nigga so shit. Like, there's different ways of looking at it too. That's me embracing him as well. Ooh. If you get that one, God bless you. Keep the change. Again, it's all mental, all different perspective, different experiences that you're going through. So, to talk about change, you can't talk about change if you don't accept anything. In fact, you're gonna change when you start to accept some shit. It's like a fat motherfucker. Yo, until you realize or you accept, nigga, I'm fat. Then you can change it. So I'm saying that to say acceptance, because there's always been a misconception when we say we accept shit. Because people look at acceptance as a weakness. You're looking at it wrong, baby. What there's settling for less and there's acceptance. Those are two different things. You settling for less that had nothing to do with accepting something. With accepting something. Nah, those are two different ball games, baby. When I accept, I'm in power. It's like I know I'm fat. Now, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on the fast, baby. I'm gonna start working out, baby. Another way of saying that, which is good, you're taking accountability. You're doing good, Hanson. Like you doing the work. You're not blaming nobody else. You taking that, man. I'm all. I have my scars here. They been trying to sacrifice me, to crucify me, but I can't. I can't die twice. I only die once. And that's me offering myself to the spirit, to the divine. That was sacrifice. I sacrificed myself, nigga. How you gonna sacrifice me? I sacrificed myself. How you gonna sacrifice me? You gotta come again. Mon frère, you gotta come again. Mon frère. You said nothing wrong. You gotta do it again. Try it again, baby. Try it again. Okay, hey, sometimes, what I'm saying, it takes a couple of times to get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta warm up sometimes. You gotta warm up, baby. You good. That was just a warm up for you. Do it again. Just know I'm fully loaded. Oh, come on, man. You stole the wrong you stole in the wrong spot tonight. Like niggas that be stealing shit, you always steal shit, but there's a certain spot you don't want to steal shit. If you don't know until you find out. Because these niggas are waiting for you. I was waiting on them niggas. Oh, I tell shit when I tell you shit. I'm all about war, but I keep it little. They got it fucked up. That's what makes us a goo. And then we mix it up with the leak bar. But underneath it all, it's all a goo, man. And that's what Oshun represents too. And I'm gonna say it like I say it, and I'm gonna live it like that, baby. I mean, shit, if you get it, you get it. And that's the thing about water too. That's why water and fire goes hand in hand. When you master your fire, you throw water in it. But don't get it fucked up. You don't throw the fire away. You know how to control it. In other words, you got fully loaded. You'll be more on fire with your water. And that's the power of the show. That's why we always play dumb, but we never stupid. Come on, man. Now that was the ancestors was coming through. You know, we're talking them shits. You know, they didn't want to talk their shit. And you already know I'm that vessel for these niggas. They fuck nigga. I love these niggas, man. I love them. I love all my fucking ancestors. I thank you very much. Bless up. Come on, man. Listen, I hope you get to enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? I hope you do. My connection, I love these motherfuckers, man. And they love me too. They trusted me. Yo, they put their money on me. Oh, I'm never gonna disappoint them. I tell them that too, because the love is too much. Oh no, this is my duty now. This is an obligation. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, again, I'm just shit. I'm being vulnerable. I'm being on my shit. I'm on my bitch shit. Meanwhile, being very balanced. You feel me? But that's the beauty of being a true fucking magician or knowing who you are. It's being said in so many different fancy ways, but that's talking about the same shit. Get you in a Christ shit. Increase your vibration. Learn more. I mean, listen, that's why you have all the fucking motivational speakers. It's being said all around you. It's all around you. Motherfuckers just trying to tell you, yo, just get better. See things in a different way. Not to be too pessimistic, meaning, you got the will, you got the power, you get down 8 times, you get up nine, all that shit. Just telling you, yo, nigga, there's something more in you. So that's why I always say everybody's doing God's work. I see them. They do it in different levels. But ultimately, even on fucking YouTube, somebody's teaching you how to do some shit. You want to learn how to roll fucking weed? You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear that from me. It's in the tube. What you want to know how to do? It's in the tube. So everybody's sharing their understanding, their knowledge, God's work. I wanted to save you the time. Everybody's doing God's work, but it's being done in different degrees. And even in the Bible, just talk about, what I'm saying, the thieves that came at night, or the fake brothers, whatever the fuck, how the fuck they said. I get it. There's different levels, what I'm saying, but ultimately, what I'm saying, even the niggas that's telling you about the law of manifestation. That's why, we understand they're preaching you. that prosperity gospel, which is truly part of you. But it's that way because they're not really telling you about who you are. If I could do this, well, what the fuck I am? That's the conversation. And for you to get there, and that's where I help you to, bypass your emotions. Not by denying it. I'm not saying bypassing in the sense of skipping it. Oh no, you gotta face it, baby. You don't get through you don't get over anything not going through it. Again, you cannot change if you don't accept. You see what I'm saying? In other words, you know you fat, well, you're gonna have to do what you gotta do. You gotta start there, baby. Is there you feeling like, hey, I don't like what I look like, my ass too flat, whatever the fuck, bitch. But ultimately, what we're truly talking about here, it's all you. You're creating that reality. You could change it at any given time. Now, us as spiritual healer is giving you a cosmic reality. It's like, nigga, you're looking at this, you're looking at that, that's all that look all good. Check this out. I'm just telling you motherfuckers, yo, check this out. So we're gonna live it here, man. So I think I'm gonna have to change. I definitely gonna have to say this because you, I don't know if I'm a big. No, it's not a part two. This is what it is. So we're gonna live it as it is. You know what I'm saying? I sing. Malisha.